the Watch Symposium. I'm Austin, and here it is. It's spring. It's on the verge of summer. Behind me, you can hopefully see some cherry blossoms, and typically on this day I would be watching my daughter swim. My 6-year-old daughter Sarah is at her swimming lesson, but because of the beer virus, they've closed the observation area, so I thought I would bang out some paid videos in the park. And the first is for Omkar. All right, thank you Omkar for this. And he writes, "Hello Austin, my name is Omkar. I'm from Mumbai, India. First of all, I would like to thank you for your entertainment and videos. I have been a longtime viewer, and now in such dire times of our world, I appreciate seeing your content." Well, thank you Omkar. Hopefully this provides some sort of escape from lockdowns or whatever. I have always agreed with you when you say there is nothing more romantic than a man with his one watch, through good times and through bad. I've been a one-watch man ever since I bought my pre-ceramic Rolex, the Sea Dweller 16600, and I enjoy it quite a bit. Professionally, I'm into manufacturing and in heavy industries, so for me, a robust timepiece is essential around my factories. I have played around with most kinds of brands, but I want to realize an idea of only having 2 watches for the rest of my life. I plan to get a Patek 5170 in white gold next, and just have a 2-watch rotation with the 16600 Sea Dweller and call it quits. If there was a way to put a stop to this hobby, I think the above rotation might do the trick. The 5170 in white gold is essential as it flies under the radar, isn't too flashy, and something I would actually be able to use alongside with my 16600 as essentially a beater, if you will. Okay, so the 16600 would be the beater. I have realized the importance of being a one-watch man, and I think I want to go ahead and actually realize this concept. I plan to give away watches from my current collection to some family members and only keep the extremely sentimental pieces in permanent storage. Those include my grandfather's watch and a Benris mil-spec Vietnam watch, the same one you have. That is how I found your channel. That was my first mechanical watch. What do you think? Is it too spontaneous of a decision? Should I explore more brands like Lange and FP Journe? Or do you think my idea is sound? Thanks again for your video. Take care. By the way, 50 USD has been sent. Thanks again, Omkar. All right, let's talk about it. Well, yes, the romantic idea of the man and his one watch, or in your case, the man and his 2 watches. Look, if you're a watch lover, as great an idea as having one watch to last you throughout your days is, it can be kind of hard, right? It really can be kind of hard because we love watches and we want variations, and we appreciate putting on a new fresh watch and getting a different aesthetic. And so I don't think it's really feasible being a watch guy and having just one watch. If you want to be a one watch guy and a watch enthusiast, I think the minimum is 2 pieces, and I think that's what you've honed in on, because you're going to be able to switch back and forth. You're going to be able to have your beater, as you call it, the 16600, perfect watch for that. But you'll have another watch to go back and forth with to make it fresh. You'll be able to appreciate both of those watches by going back and forth between the 2. So I think it's a great idea. Absolutely. Can you be happy with just 2? I hope so. You know, I think it's really all in your head, and I think if you make the decision to be content, you can. And you know, I credit you for not going down the road of this endless quest for more and more and more. It's a never-ending cycle of desire, and it's a very Buddhist thing of you to say, you know, I'm just gonna be happy with 2, and that's it. And you can do it, and it's all in your mind, and I could do it too. It's the fact that we don't choose to do it. We choose to wallow in our desire and get more pieces instead of stepping back and taking a very Buddhist-esque view of it and saying, I have what I need. These are beautiful pieces. This is horological peace. I have what I want, and I have what I need, and these are my grails. And that's the key to it. You got to get your grails. You can't, I don't know if you can realize horological peace without watches that can serve as grails. But I guess you can do anything if you're willing to change your mindset. All right, well, let's just talk about his pieces. Okay, the 16600 Sea Dweller. Again, that's a perfect beater, all right? It's a beautiful pre-ceramic piece. I love the aesthetic of that. And that's a watch that can go deep in the water. Are you ever gonna take it, to its limits? No, but the fact that it can stand going so deep means that those seals will last a little longer than, say, an Explorer, which, is adequate for 100 meters, or even a sub. So, some people might look at these watches and say, it's overkill, you don't need that much. Well, here's the thing, you don't have to worry about water breach as much as the guy wearing the Explorer, okay? Or the guy even wearing the sub. So you can stretch out service intervals. If it's going fine and, you're on your 10th year, if it's an Explorer or an Explorer 2, I would say you might not want to take it in water. You at least want to have those seals checked, but with yours, it's probably going to be fine, okay? So that's a great beater, okay? It's an absolutely great beater, and I love those 5 digits. That is, it's like a sub, but almost cooler, all right? It's a little thick. Now, that's my issue with it, but it doesn't have the Cyclops, but it has the date. It's much more unique than a sub. It's like a date sub is kind of cliche in a way. And so a no date sub is a little cooler. It's a little bit more purist. But the Sea Dweller is almost even a little bit more out there. So it's a fantastic watch to have. All right, so that's a great Rolex to choose. Got that rotating bezel. You can time things. Perfect everyday wear. And what are you going to break out on weekends and just when you want to enjoy some high horology? The 5170, I'm looking at it, that is gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I'm a minimalist, so I've never been much for chronographs, but look, this is such a beautiful chronograph because you just have the 2 subdials, you have the running seconds, perfect, that's all you need there, and then you've got a minute counter. That's all you need. You don't need any more than that. You don't really need an hour counter. You don't need the tachometer along the bezel. This is perfect. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's a different function than your Sea Dweller. If you could get it in a different dial color, that would be kind of nice because you have 2 black dialed watches. But this is a beautiful Patek. And actually, I saw another beautiful Patek yesterday. This right here. And wow, what an amazing watch. I think this is my new favorite Patek. But I gotta say, I love this one. I love the 5134. If you ever want to get a third watch, okay, sorry to plant the seed, but you want to do a little traveling, the 5134 would be nice. Look. There I go. I'm already recommending things like GMTs and stuff. Okay, you don't need a GMT. Just reset your watch. Not that big of a deal. All right, but as far as the mill sub goes, I would hold on to it. I would put it in permanent storage like you said. Same thing with your grandfather's watch. Get it out once a month. Just wind it to keep those gears going and the oils from drying up. You'll be good. And I think this is a fantastic idea. Now, is it too spontaneous a decision? Well, look, I don't think it is because you've got your Sea Dweller, and you're just going to be getting a Patek, and you can always change your mind later. But Pateks hold their value quite a bit, so I don't think it's even if you change your mind later, you're not going to really be in you'll just have a Patek, right? And a desire for more watches. So no, I think that's fine. If you were wanting to do this with a softer brand, high horology soft brand, what's one? I can't really think of one right now, but oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna throw any brands under the bus right now, but yeah, this is a great brand to do that with. So yeah. Now, what about Lange? Well, I don't think Lange is, it just doesn't appeal to me as much as Patek's, and I think Patek is really the top. It is the pinnacle. Like a half a degree lower, I would say Lange is there. Now, a lot of people might say that Lange is better. I don't know. For me, it just doesn't have that cachet. It's not a Swiss watch. I want to say Lange is German, right? I hope I'm getting that right. You want the top of the top Swiss. But look, if there's a Lange that appeals to you, why not? It's not like that's a shitter or anything like that. It's just that I think Patek is just so much the pinnacle. FP Journe, you know, the chronometre, did I say that right? Chronometer blue? Chronometre bleu. That's beautiful. But there's a lot of, there's some weird things going on, and that's a trendy watch. Everybody wants it. And, you know, I think it might be a kind of a fad in a way. FP Journe is all right. It's pretty cool, but it's not anywhere near Lange and not anywhere near Patek. So I would think about it, and if you decide to go that route, fine. Maybe those brands appeal to you more, but a Patek and a Rolex, a two-piece essential combo for the rest of your life. I mean, you got the high horology, you got the beater, you got about the best beater you can get as far as mechanicals go. Okay, all right, you know, 6 digits are gonna have a little bit better internals, whatever, but the aesthetic, right? More than makes up for it. And then you have your high horology Patek for, you know, appreciating, you know, the finer things in life, to throw on with a suit, to take a break from the Rolex for a while. If you can do it, good luck. You know, I think personally, I think one more piece might be all right. But look, I'm messing it up. I'm screwing up. I'm messing it up your vision, and it's a great vision. I support you in it. I think that's a great thing to do. A Patek and a Rolex. That's all any man needs. So let me know how it works out. Let me know if you pull the trigger on the 5170. I think it's a beautiful watch. And on down the road, let me know if you can maintain that horological peace. It will take some effort on your part, because after a year of going back and forth between the two, your eyes are going to start to stray. But that's a choice, and you can take the Buddhist path of embracing the minimalism and eschewing the desire and saying, I'm at peace. I am at peace. And you know what? These are two pieces where you really could be at peace. So thank you, Umcar, for viewing my videos, for this question, and good luck. Minimalists, romantic, one watch or two watch guys, unite! Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.